Boom! What is going on, guys? Financial Dan here, bringing you a video on Immutable X. What is Immutable X? Why is it awesome? And how does it work? What's the deal? It's going to be up and coming, and it's going to be gathering more and more attention. So let's get right into it. So Immutable X is the first layer 2 scaling solution for NFTs on Ethereum. What does that mean? As a layer 2, it is built on the Ethereum blockchain, Ethereum being the layer 1. And what is the biggest benefit? Well, the biggest thing is that this layer 2 solution is scalable and able to do 9,000 plus transactions per second. Ethereum is only able to do approximately slow 13, some people average say 30 transactions per second. So it's a big difference, 9,000 and 30 either way. Now, where does this come in? Is that on NFTs, there's an important time when they are minted, which means when they're first released. So if 10,000 NFTs of a certain project are released, oftentimes the demand, there may be 15,000, 20,000 people wanting them. So if everyone clicks mint at the same time, that would be, as the second they're released, possibly 15 to 20,000 transactions looking to go through in that second. Now, what does this do on the Ethereum blockchain? Well, it makes the gas, which is the transaction fee, go through the roof and just cause people to have to pay a very high transaction fee to get their NFT. Now, oftentimes you're minting an NFT for 0.03 or 0.02 ETH, and they call it a gas war when everyone's trying to do it at the same time, which makes the gas price spike. Then your gas cost, your transaction cost could be higher than the NFT you're trying to mint. So it's not very great solution for people who are even wanting to release projects and whatnot of an NFT. You know, it gives them incentive to bring their NFT projects and release them on Immutable X. Immutable X is layer 2 of Ethereum, and so you can connect your Ethereum MetaMask wallet to Immutable X. You do have a gas fee when you transfer your Ethereum from your MetaMask wallet to Immutable X platform, but that's going from the Ethereum layer 1 to layer 2. So you only have to pay a certain amount of gas. You can do it at a time when there's not a gas war, you know, in the middle of the night when gas is cheaper or whenever, early or whatever. And you can do it just in one lump sum. You can do a large amount of it with just the one little bit of gas. And then anytime you go to grab an NFT off of Immutable X or mint it off Immutable X or on the secondary marketplace on Immutable X, there is zero transaction fee. It's the exact amount of what they're asking for, which is awesome. So that's a big thing behind NFTs is the transaction fees, and Immutable X is the solution to that, and it is the first one. Now, eventually down the road, we're probably going to see Ethereum 2.0 coming in, and then it will do the same thing, switching from proof of work and that slower transaction model to a proof of stake, and also that being a much more energy efficient model. Everything on Immutable X is completely carbon neutral, meaning that the little amount of energy or work required, they offset it with some partners so that every NFT you mint or grab off there is completely carbon neutral. So pretty cool social aspects as well. Just to give you an example on the Ethereum Gas and how much it can be, here's a chart of what gas fees have been ranging from. And you can see certain spikes when maybe large projects were going through, or there was just a huge amount of hype on something on the Ethereum blockchain. Currently, you know, around 132. If you convert that, that's about $110 of a fee that you'd have to pay just to mint an NFT or to do a transaction. And that's an average. When there's gas wars, when I was getting a Jungle Freak when they were minting, It was a huge, I mean, I think I put 350 into the gas just to push it. I actually increased it to make it go faster because I really, really wanted it. And that was $300 fee that I paid. And the only reason I was happy to do that is because I just knew that the project was going to be huge in the future. So just something to keep in mind, you know, sometimes if you're thinking there's a huge ROI on a project, it's worth it regardless if it's being minted and being bought on the Ethereum blockchain, to just pay a fee because you know the return on it is just going to be crazy. I mean, NFTs are consistently getting, if you're in the right projects, anywhere from easily a 10x to a 100x within weeks. It's crazy when you get something that's $400 and next thing you know it's like 40,000. Bored Ape Yacht Club being a big example. Journey Crypto was an early one on that. He's a great guy to follow. Don't forget to subscribe to me too though. Like the video as well. Now let's just run through a couple things here. Taking a look at Immutable X, some big news on it. You know, even TikTok is partnered in through on Immutable X. They're the one launching TikTok Top Moments, the first creator-led NFT collection on Layer 2. Own a moment that broke the internet. So this has kind of popped off pretty popular at the end of September, and they're slowly launching through this past month. There's even an article here on TikTok, so that's pretty interesting. Here's an actual look at the Immutable X website. It's just immutable.com. This is where you can get set up. You can click here if you're looking at launching an NFT on Immutable X, and like I said, avoiding all transaction fees and whatnot. Or you can click here if you're ready to connect your wallet and take a look into the marketplace. Now, let's just jump over to here. There's a great article with responses from the Immutable team. I just wanted to run through super quick. So who is it built for? Like I said, poor user experience. Immutable X gives better trading experience because there's zero gas fees, low scalability without compromising security. So the security is very high as well on this platform. That is not something that's sacrificed. Like I said, with security, there is no custody security risk like with the Poly network hack. NFTs on Immutable X never really leave Ethereum at all. So that's great, you know, that there's security, because crypto security, that's a big issue. Now, they also have a native token, IMX. It is an ERC utility token. It's built for the purpose of accelerating the growth of Immutable X. There's different ways that it's set up. It's got some good tokenomics with how it provides liquidity and helps build applications. There's some transaction fees on certain things when you're launching, but if you're holding IMX and staking it, then you can be rewarded back. There's going to be governance and, like I said, staking. So there's good tokenomics behind the native token of Immutable X as well. Now the biggest question that gets thrown at me from my friends, because none of them are really into crypto NFTs as deep as I've gotten into it, is they say, man, I can't believe people are paying so much for just a picture, just a JPEG. But NFTs are not limited to just JPEGs. They can really be any unique token that just expresses and represents complete ownership of that item. It can be, like I said, video games, music, fashion, membership, big ticket items, even real estate. And thanks to the blockchain, the public and anyone can verify that you are the true owner of those assets. And a huge thing for the pictures and profile picture type thing is Twitter going to be launching their verified profile picture setup, where you can show that you are the owner of that JPEG or of that NFT on your profile picture. That's going to be huge. And like I said, NFTs are terrible for the environment. NFT energy use will decrease drastically as this blockchain technology increases, and Immutable X is really the forefront of the sustainable lead with this, with having less than 1% of the standard Ethereum energy cost, and they purchase carbon offsets for the tiny amount of remaining emissions. Now, a big thing about Immutable X is all its big strategic partners it's got. It's actually partnering with the largest marketplace. I'm sure you heard of OpenSea, and which, you know, does billions of dollars in NFT volume. And Illuvium, which is a big one as well. Alex Becker is a really big fan of this one. Ecomi, and then here's a bunch of the other partnerships that they've made. And one of my favorite parts, and a lot of crypto YouTubers, especially NFTs lovers' favorite things about NFTs, is just the future with gaming. Being able to be recorded as an ownership of a character in a game, of a sword or a, you know, a weapon in a game, and have it record ownership to you and have the actual value, that's just going to be huge in the gaming industry, and Immutable is really at the forefront of that. They are in love with gaming, he says here. Currently a USD 300 billion industry, expected to grow roughly 10% a year, making it larger than sports, movie, and music industries combined. There's going to be, I mean, just NFTs are going to be freaking massive in gaming. It's just coming. Big people, Alex Becker, Journey Crypto, Benson, Sean Benson, all the big crypto YouTubers that I follow and that are great to follow, you should check them out. They're just really broadcasting the same thing, that NFTs are going to revolutionize gaming. So please subscribe, please like, and stick around for more NFT, more crypto, more finance tips. All right, guys, peace out.